Hey there, it's Misty from the Book Rat, and my voice is mostly back, so I thought I would try a quick in my mailbox video and hopefully my camera will work, so let's get to it. In the past week and a half or so, I got a number of books, and a few of them I'm quite excited about. Slated by Terry. This is not what the final cover looks like. The final cover actually looks like this. This is dystopian, and it comes out in May, in the UK at least, and I'm not sure about the US. I think it's the same release, so very end of May. But it sounds really interesting. It's a bit of a chunker. It's over 400 pages, but excited for it. I also got A Witch in Winter by Ruth Warburton. This one is already out. I believe it came out about mid-January, end of January, from Hachette UK. As far as I know, it's out in the US too. I don't have time to review this one quite yet because of preparing for Fairy Tale Fortnight, but hopefully I'll be able to sneak it in fairly soon so that I can get a review up for you guys. The cover is just beautiful. So thank you Hachette UK for those two books. I also won a giveaway from Eric Smith. Those of you out there who are bloggers may know the name Eric Smith from Quirk Books. He's the publicist for them and sends all of us all kinds of fantastic goodies like Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children and The Thorn and the Blossom. So he's awesome. He had a little giveaway on his site and I was one of the winners, so I got The Scorpio Races by Maggie Stiefvater. I was undecided on whether I wanted to read this because I liked Linger okay-ish, I guess. I was fairly unimpressed with it and wasn't sure that I necessarily needed to read anything or prioritize anything else by her, but I have a number of friends who have said I definitely have to give this one a chance, that it's completely different and that this one won them over. And then almost immediately after I saw the giveaway and I thought, well, if it's meant to be, I will win this. So apparently it was meant to be because I won this, so now I have to read it. Eric also sent me Icefall by Matthew J. Kirby because no one else in the giveaway entered to win this one. And I had almost picked this instead of the Scorpio Races. The only reason I picked Scorpio Races instead of this was because of friends recommending it to me. Because I had actually heard a lot of good things about this and thought it sounded really interesting. It's kind of epic adventure-y. You never know when I want something like that. So he said he loved this. I believe it was a debut last year. Came out in October. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this one, so thank you, Eric. Also got 12/21/12 by Killian McRae. This one, I believe, is already out, and it's about, you know, the end times and all that jazz. There's another cover for it, I believe, that I actually like that one better. But anyway, this one is by a fellow Southeastern Michigander, so when she asked me if I wanted to read it, I was like, well, yeah, gotta give my homegirls props. That was lame. I'm so white. So anyway, I'm probably not going to be able to get to this one until around summer, which she knows, but maybe we'll do some other fun stuff before then to kind of help promote it, so keep an eye out for that one. And lastly, I got a random book in the mail from Avon, which is an imprint of HarperCollins. I'm not sure how I ended up with it, how I ended up on their radar, why they felt the need to send it to me. Those who know me know I am very hesitant when it comes to certain type of books, and one of those types is The Bodice Ripper. And yet I ended up with a copy of Between the Duke and the Deep Blue Sea by Sophia Nash. And you don't get more bodice rippery than that. I have no idea how I ended up being sent this. However, I need to read you the tagline. 6 Regency heroes, 1 royal hangover. What happens when 6 dukes, an archbishop, and a prince regent go on a royal bender? Find out in the passionately funny start to the best-selling author Sophia Nash's new Royal Entourage series, being described as a Regency version of The Hangover. Yeah, I'm gonna read that. And I will probably laugh and roll my eyes a whole lot, but I'm going into it with an open mind. I'm gonna have fun with it, so yeah. I'm so gonna read the shit out of this. So those are the books in my mailbox this week, and all of them were review books, which is a little rare for me. I didn't have any this week that I bought, so my bank account is happy with that. After I recorded that last bit, I got a package in the mail, so turns out not all of the books in my mailbox this week are review books because I got a gift. It's from Liz at Consumed by Books. She's generally awesome like that. Entwined by Heather Dixon, which has been topping my wish list for probably about a year now. Actually, maybe even a little bit longer than that. I adore this cover. It is gorgeous and foiled, and I hadn't seen the back cover before, and I adore that too. And the pretty little castle. This is a retelling of the 12 Dancing Princesses, which not a lot of people know, but was actually my personal favorite tale growing up. I still have my childhood copy of the 12 Dancing Princesses, and I still love it just as much. There aren't too many retellings of the 12 Dancing Princesses, and the only ones that come to mind offhand are Princess of the Midnight Ball by Jessica Day George and Wildwood Dancing by Juliet Marillier, both of which are really good. Wildwood Dancing actually works in a few other tales too, and is one of my absolute favorite fairy tale retellings. I'm really looking forward to this one. Definitely going to work it into Fairy Tale Fortnight. And the second book is Wrapped by Jennifer Bradbury. This, again, is another cover and another book from my wish list, and also hadn't seen the back cover of this and really like it. I like the camels. So this is sort of like a little adventure story. This girl who thinks she's an Egyptologist, and it has to do with mummies, and it's supposed to be really cute. But I'm not going to lie, a big part of the appeal, cover appeal. And not having seen this in person before, I hadn't seen all the little intricate details on her dress. So pretty. So anyway, definitely looking forward to both of those. So thank you, and yay! So, there we go. Those are the books in my mailbox this week. Okay, me once again, after I recorded all of that last bit and thought I was good to go, I came home yesterday and there was another package in the mail, and since it had to do with what I got this week, I figured I would go ahead and tack it onto this week rather than saving it. I actually got a second copy of Slated, which came in this cool envelope, and I said before that the cover that I showed you, this cover, isn't what the book looks like. It looks like this, except for, you know, the pink in the middle where I had to cross off my address. Got a second copy of Slated. I don't know if it was an oops or what the deal is, but pretty sure this means there's going to be a giveaway. Now I really am done.